From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox Guaranteed Rate Field. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6. or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
7 o'clock.
and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Roy, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Now the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
A little bouncer. This is in the air out to right field. Vaughn will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Luis Garcia, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes again, 1-2. And he got him. Digging in next, Luis Robert. First pitch of the AB now. On the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jose Abreu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Stepping up is Kyle Tucker. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Chas McCormick stands in as he looks at a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw into second. And he is in there.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
At the plate now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Jose Altuve is on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now back, second baseman.
Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. And in Indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. McCormick at third. Maldonado at second with 2 gone. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Houston leads this one 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. Hard hit at third. Bregman has it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get me over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yoan Moncada becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Lifted in the air to center field. McCormick able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Yordan Alvarez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Hernandez at second. To Abreu for the big double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. As he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Astros are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Gavin Sheets. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in next, Andrew Vaughn. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Correa will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up for the Stros, Chas McCormick. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Skied into straightaway right. Vaughn is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Now into the box, Jose Abreu trying here to plate the tying run from second. In his career, Abreu is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here.
it's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Again, a 1-2. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Emo Jimenez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We return to Chicago after this. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
1-2.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled away. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Two and two.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Fouled off. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Altuve has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next to dig in, here's Mike. First pitch of the AB on its way.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Gavin Sheets. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Robert is right there, 1 down. Up next, Yordan Alvarez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, outside.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. This will get foul. 2-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the stretch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a fastball that misses. Alvarez is off at first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Jimenez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Andrew Vaughn the next to bat to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And he bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So next to hit is Tim Anderson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And now for the 2nd batter in a row, this is in the air out to left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Michael Kopech is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The right fielder, number 30.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden, you're holding some new firewood.
So now to the plate, Chas McCormick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
He'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 balls and a strike now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. White Sox lead 1. They're down 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Altuve trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
To short. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Popped up, Moncada into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Ready now is Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal.
For the White Sox, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Christian Javier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 53.
Now here's the first offering.
Javier.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in a hole 0-2 now. Big swing by Grandal, and the ball carrying well to right. Tucker looks up. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Gavin Sheets is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Andrew Vaughn stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning now at Guaranteed Rate Field, all even at 1 apiece. Now at the plate is Yordan Alvarez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, 1 ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Robert arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Striding in is Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. The White Sox with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the night. Back to the top.
Leading up for the White Sox, the shortstop,
Brooks Raley comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
now pitching for the Astros, number 58.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swing and a line drive. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the night.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now that the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Next to hit is Jose Abreu. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "Nice."
fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. And he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Yohan Moncada. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. The three of us are back at Guaranteed Rate Field in just a moment. Garrett Crochet takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings. And digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Moncada shading to his right. Looks it into his glove. And there's one gone. Big spot here. And it'll be Chas McCormick. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1. Left side. Moncada has it. And that's the second out. So here is Martin Maldonado, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over the first, and that retires the side. One left for Houston. Still tied 1 apiece. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
That last at-bat, Nettie V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brentley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this.
Hit hard to third. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing-eye single. Love the step and a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled off. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least 1 more. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Aledmus Diaz will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 16.
11th inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading off the second baseman.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there, so I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
And stepping in, Michael Brantley. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 1-0. Fouled away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
1-2 now.
1 ball.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Number 16, Aledmus Diaz.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Jose Ruiz, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. One and two.
1 and 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Yuli Gurriel. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now 4-1 Houston. Jason Castro is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 18.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Cesar Hernandez. No balls and a strike to count.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next up is Luis Robert. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Men on third with 2 down. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. McCormick is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Brooks Raley pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight.